And from a purely, the scientific and, psychological, standpoint, when you play games with, context and emotions, that in and of itself is extremely dangerous. Because for a guy like me, with the emotional, turmoil in the situation, the confusion, the poignant, vitriolic things that were said to me, the prank calls, knowing that my mom was in Poland last summer, that stuff is highly concerning. But when you play games with, context, that's bad because it doesn't let someone, move on and maybe change themselves for the better. And what I mean by that is, say, for example, Payton's a straight person who has anxiety or might be on the spectrum or something. Then maybe having that context would help me understand. Obviously, if he's not a blood relative, that would help me understand, why my actions, may have done that. But then also, that would be born out of the fact that you don't go from 0 to 100. You don't use the police to lure someone, like that. That's not appropriate. That's not okay. And, that's over the top if he's related to me, which, I mean, the only way I could see that, Payton knew about Poland was if my phone were hacked or if he was told by somebody. Either Brian, abused it out of my mom, or he heard from, Lyle and Kathy in Litchfield. Those are the only ways I could, see that being true. And if that's the case, and we are related, I should, feel guilt. But I don't have any context. I don't know, for sure. And that is the problem when you don't know, what you should feel, what you should do to better yourself, and maybe move on, maybe help the situation. When you don't have context, you don't know what you should feel. I don't know if I'm fighting some asshole like Gavin Sims to date someone like Payton. I don't know if, he's my sibling. I don't know if he's my cousin. I don't know if he's just some straight dude who's also on the spectrum. That's the problem. When I don't know what I can do to better it for everybody. So the games of context are pretty dangerous and pretty bad. And they're going to make things worse.